What's up, guys? Welcome back. Ken from Seattle, Washington here with you once again. Thanks for joining. Today's video, we are going to be looking at probably my favorite boat in the world, Silver Streak. Why do I love these boats so much? Because they have the extra large bow for hauling just about anything and that extra wide gate that drops down. When I think of everything you can do with this boat, the possibilities are endless. So much more than just a fishing boat. But we're going to start things off with a nice little freshwater fishing boat that can fish 2 to 3 people for you lake fishermen out there. And then we'll step up to a boat that I think gives you a lot of bang for your buck. It's a boat that can fish 4 people. It can handle the bigger water. You can fish for salmon and halibut out of this baby. I'm a big fan. Let's get into it. Okay, guys, we've got a nice Starworld 18-footer. Starworld Fusion. Galvanized trailer. Nice Honda motor. I like it already. 90 horse, that's a nice motor for this boat. More of a bass fishing boat. Or a freshwater fishing boat. But it's got a galvanized trailer, so you could use this for pretty much anything. Kind of a 2-man fishing boat. But comes with a nice Lowrance fish finder. That's pretty nice. Most heavy-duty aluminum fishing boats don't come with any electronics, but this one does. That's pretty sweet. And you got a nice, good-sized bow, so you could do 3 people, maybe. Be a tight fit. Guys, if you want to know more about the prices, we are at Boat Country in Everett, Washington. So if you want to know more about these boats and the prices, you can go to the Boat Country website and check them out. Or Starworld, that was Starworld, so you can go to their website. But all right, Fish Right. I do like Fish Right boats. Fish Right, to me, gives you a lot of boat for the money. If all you really want is just, a medium-sized, like an 18 or 20-foot welded, heavy-duty aluminum fishing boat that's just kind of bare bones, because that's all you need, I think Fish Right offers you the boat that is really the best price. Heavy-duty boat with a respectable motor and trailer for a really good price. It doesn't have all the bells and whistles, but you have everything you need. Look at extended transom. Super rock solid looking extended transom. Nice large size fish box. Downrigger mounts. Canvas top. Basic. It's not the heavy duty one, it's just the basic one, but the price is also cheap too. Wow, look at that. Sweet Honda 150 VTEC motor on it, on a 19-foot boat. That's nice. Fish Right gives you a nice motor and a nice boat for a nice price. Let's jump in. The beam on this boat actually feels pretty wide. That's a nice, pretty wide beam, and maybe I'm used to it. I was just looking at Staby Crafts, and any of those boats, 20-foot or smaller, does not have a wide beam. There's not a lot of space in the back of the boat, and that's because the sides are so wide. But on this one, the sides are not so wide, so that gives you more space, and you can really see the difference. So, decent amount of space back here for a 19-foot boat. Nice, good-sized fish box. Yep. Nice washdown hose. Nice gate to get in and out. Don't have to climb over. I don't know, would you do 4 people in this boat? It'd be a pretty tight fit. You could do it. You could do it. And you know what? If you take this soft top out of the way, or you fold it forward and you take that bench seat out, now you could easily do 4 people. Really a lot of space in here. This is very roomy for a 19-foot boat for sure. This has got to be a slightly wider beam than your average 19-foot boat, because this has really got a lot of space. It's very roomy. This is really nice. And I can pretty much guarantee you that you're not going to find a boat that compares to this for a better price. Fish Right has really good prices. And for a 19-foot boat, this is awesome. One of the nicer 19-foot boats that I've seen in all year. And I've gone to a few boat shows this year. A couple more little Starworld boats here. Another Starworld Fusion with a Honda 90. This one is just a bit smaller. This is a 17-footer. Also has a Honda 90. That's a decent motor for a 17-foot boat. It's basically a 2-man fishing boat. Nice Humminbird fish finder. Nice bow. Best seat in the house right there. The prices are good on these. I mean, they're much cheaper, so the solid 2-man fishing boat is all you need, and you need something affordable. Okay, let's move on. All right, let's take a quick look at this one. From a distance, I thought it was gonna be just a bass fishing machine, but now you see it up close and it's kind of a piece of shit, really. Let's go. Okay, another used boat, but I'm loving this boat. Let's take a quick look. More of a bay boat. Yeah. Center console bay boat. Got a nice large bow, plenty of room to stand up there and fish. It's nice. And you got a center console, but you can easily walk all the way around and fish from the sides. This is a functional boat for sure. What is this? It's the Bay 20 GX G3 dual axle trailer. Nice trailer. Gives you that smooth ride down the freeway. No swaying side to side. Yamaha 115. I don't really understand why they have these seats that are like flat to the boat like that. Why is it not up on a pedestal? That's just awkward. What the hell am I supposed to do with that? But I'm sure there's a pedestal that comes with it. Nice Humminbird fish finder. That's a nice one. Rod holders everywhere. Nice boat, very functional boat. All right, guys, my favorite aluminum fishing boat in the world, my #1 boat, my #1 pick for me, is gonna have to be Silver Streak Boats. These boats you see behind me. They had some of these at the Big Seattle Boat Show, and I love them. The most useful and functional boat that you're ever gonna get. And I'll show you why. Check out this white one first, and then we'll check out his big brother, 21-foot Phantom. That is a lot of boat for a 21-foot boat. Check out this trailer, man. That is a really nice trailer. Dual axle, caravan trailer, right? With brakes, nice extended transom, sweet Honda with the kicker. Honda 250, 9.9 kicker. Nice gate that opens up, I love that. Let's take a look at the bow real quick and then we'll jump in. Okay, huge fish box, nice. Heavy duty cleats, downrigger mounts, steering console, nice gate. Not a ton of space on the deck, actually, to be honest. 4 people is gonna be, you can do it. I mean, you can do it, but it's fine, good enough. Pretty basic on the inside. Basic bench seat. But these are pretty nice seats though. A nice cabin. You put those cushions down and you have enough room for someone to fully lay out in here. You could almost use this as an overnighter. Okay, seat test. And these are really nice. You can lean back a little bit in these. Got armrests and shock absorbers. Gonna be a smooth ride in choppy water. Nice handrails, go all the way back. Gotta have those. All right, this one behind me, the big brother. This is what I'm talking about. The one that's super useful and functional and just the best. Let's go see it. When I told you that it's the most useful and functional boat ever, why do I say that? This is why. Look at that huge gate. That whole thing drops down. Think about all the things you could do with that thing. Getting kind of a sky view here. They got this thing loaded up with some nice Scotty downriggers. Sweet. Check out the bow. Dude, that is the hugest and most useful bow of any boat. And it's got a winch. All right, let's get inside. So as you step inside this boat, immediately you can just feel how high the sides are. These sides are quite high. These are higher than the average boat. And I love that. I mean, you really feel safe in this boat for sure. If you're out on the ocean and it's choppy out, this is a safe boat. Love it. Decent amount of storage space on the sides. A nice step so you can step up and walk around. Right? Nice handrail that goes across. Just enough of a walkway to walk around as long as you hang on, which is great. That way you still get plenty of cabin space. Yep. This boat is designed to be heavy duty and used, beached, load and unload materials from the front of that boat. All right, let's give it the walk around test. Got a nice step here, nice handle right here. I like it. Perfect. You can't ask for better than that. All right, check it out. Okay, so obviously this boat is designed to do a lot more than just fishing. I mean, with this much space, you could put a quad in here. You could put 3 motorcycles in here. You could put all the building materials that you want in here, right? With a boat like this, I think about how if you go to some large type lake where once you get to the other side, you're away from all the people and you're just in the woods. Go set up camp, bring all your gear, even go hunting. What I really think about when I see this boat is buying a property way out in the boonies somewhere. You can get some amazing property. Canada, Alaska, you know, some places in Pacific Northwest where they're super cheap, but you're in the pristine woods. The reason why it's so cheap is because the only way to have access to it is by water. No roads. The only way to get there is by boat. So with a boat like this, I mean, think about all you can do if you had a boat like this, right? Build a cabin, start a sweet homestead, buy a hunting property that no one else can get to unless you have a boat like this. And we are going to get into the cabin because the front door is unlocked. And check this out. You open it, watch this. It locks into place so it stays open. Love that. That's awesome. Good job, Silver Streak. All right, handrails on top, LED lights. Nice. Basic bench seats. What's under it? Storage. What's under this one? More storage. Okay. No electronics, just your gauges. But obviously you're gonna add electronics that you need whenever you need it. And check this out. The door, it doesn't open like most other doors. It slides. And when you slide that open, you can feel that that thing is rock solid, heavy duty. It's not loose at all. It is just like precise and just rock solid in there. And here is the other one. Basically like the one we just saw, but this one is all open with the gate down so we can see what it looks like with the gate down. Guys, first thing I'm gonna do if I had this boat, start shopping for a property, some property where the only way to get there is by water. That way you know you're gonna get away from all the people, right? That's when you really have a piece of property that's in the woods, that's in the boonies, that is away from all the people. Nice gate. Love the nice wide gate, easy to get in and out. Let's jump on. So the winch is to get the gate back up, obviously. You got your cable going through here, and then it connects to your gate down here, so you kind of need that. I don't really see you putting that gate up by hand. Maybe if you're on the outside of the boat, but anyway, basically the same boat as what we just saw. Actually, it is slightly bigger. These bench seats are slightly bigger, more storage. Nice footrest here. That's nice. That feels good. These seats are nice, they're comfortable, and that footrest is nice to have. Downriggers. So, dude, these boats come with Scotty downriggers. The other one we looked at is loaded. This one has them stored in the seats, so I'm assuming that they come with those included in the price. I love these boats. I would love to own one of these Silver Streak boats someday. So much you can do with it. Get away from all the people, find a nice spot on shore where we could camp, fish, and get away from everyone. I mean, that's just one of many options of all the things you could do with a boat like this. I love it. Love this boat. I love Silver Streak. My favorite boat in the world, I would have to say, probably. Thanks for watching. If you're still watching at this point, thank you. Appreciate you watching the whole video. Don't forget to subscribe. Turn on that bell, which is important. Some people forget to turn on the bell, and you got to turn it on or you won't see the future videos. Hit the like for me. We'll see you on the next one. Leave a comment. I respond to everyone.